Straight ahead on DC News Now at 6, firefighters are on the scene of a 2-alarm fire in the district. A look at the efforts to stop the blaze. Plus, what we're learning about a man shot and killed by Frederick County deputies. And Georgia residents are anxiously awaiting the results of a must-watch Senate runoff election.
And we're still under a wind advisory for parts of the viewing area. I'll let you know who's under that wind advisory and how long it lasts coming up.
All right. Thanks so much, Scott. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. It's Saturday, December 3rd. I'm Annalisa Gale. Developing now, firefighters are tackling a 2-alarm fire in the 2700 block of King Avenue in Southeast. I know so many of you are seeing it from miles away, sharing those images on social media. Our Dave Laval is there this evening. He'll be sure to bring us the latest as soon as we know more at 9 and 10. But from the images and what we've learned right now, this is happening again in the 2700 block of Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue Southeast. An exterior attack continues using heavy-duty water streams from aerial ladders and other master stream devices. A collapse appeared to be imminent there, according to DC Fire and EMS, and it fully involved a large 2-story vacant building. Approximately 20 units and 100 personnel were on scene at the time that they shared this news earlier this afternoon. We'll be sure to provide more information again as soon as we know more. And now to an update out of Frederick County, Maryland. We're learning new info about a man accused of stabbing his parents before he was shot and killed by deputies. DC News Now's Michaela Newton has the latest.
That's right. Earlier this week, we told you about a fatal officer-involved shooting that happened in Frederick, Maryland. The shooting happened when deputies were called to a home after reports of a male attacking and stabbing his parents. That stabbing resulted in the death of the father, and eventually the male was shot by deputies. Now, authorities have now released the name of the man, identified as 23-year-old Aaron Mensah. Authorities also released the names of the deputies involved: Deputy First Class Cassie Butcher, Deputy Travis Steele, and Deputy Nathan McLeroy. Now, authorities have said that they will be releasing body camera footage within the next few days, and we'll continue to keep you updated both on air and online. Back to you.
All right. Also developing now, a controversial project in Prince William County, Virginia, that pitted neighbors against each other is now heading for a court battle. An organization of frustrated homeowners is suing the Board of County Supervisors for their decision to open land for millions of acres of data centers. Our Max Marcilla looks at what's next in the county as tensions rise.
From the dais to the courthouse, Prince William County is facing a last-ditch effort to halt a hotly debated and already approved plan to change the county's comprehensive plan so 2,100 acres of land in Gainesville could be used for 27 million square feet of data centers to be built.
These are elected officials who have forgotten who put them in charge.
Bill Wright is an outspoken advocate who has rallied against this and other data center projects. Even though this vote is a done deal, he hopes a judge could stop or at least pause the plan before the rezoning efforts begin.
The board was just dismissive of any concern whatsoever.
Those concerns are raised in this lawsuit filed by Gainesville Citizens for Smart Growth and 2 homeowners. They allege the board failed to consider the consequences of its actions on the environment, parkland, and historic resources, as well as the impacts of noise, traffic, and visual blight on the community.
Well, this is a bad project.
Roger Yackel is one of the homeowners who's a plaintiff in the lawsuit.
As we learn more and more citizens learn more and more, there will be more pressure put on the supervisors.
A legal battle, but also a battle against homeowners and supervisors who have voiced support for this plan. They say the data center proposal can be an economic boom and create jobs in the county.
I think the Board of Supervisors, did a great thing to help pivot and transform Prince William County so we can get some good quality jobs here, commercial tax space.
Again, that was Max Marcilla reporting. We reached out to Supervisors Ann Reeler and Pete Canlin, who are also named in the lawsuit. So far, though, we have not received a response. Well, no injuries were reported after an electrical fire Friday at the Meadow Lane Mall in Martinsburg, West Virginia. The 4-alarm fire started due to a short in an electrical panel, we're told. According to fire officials, there was smoke damage to merchandise in that store. Management, who did not want to go on camera, say it will take some time, though, to get the store back to full operations. Developing now in Montgomery County, police are investigating the second crash involving a bicyclist in less than 24 hours. Last night's crash happened off Veers Mill Road and Center Hill Street in Aspen Hill. The victim was transported to a local hospital with minor injuries. And that follows a Thursday night crash on Rockville Pike just before 9 p.m. Police say a driver hit a bicyclist off Talbot Street. A 65-year-old man was taken to the hospital where he is now fighting for his life. We're told the driver did remain on the scene. It's unclear, though, whether the driver will face any charges. Now to updates from your local election headquarters. The highly anticipated Georgia runoff election is just a few days away now, with both candidates getting a boost from high-profile members of their party. Former President Barack Obama attended a rally for incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock there. Meanwhile, Senator Lindsey Graham supported Walker during his rallies.
When again and again you serve up bald-faced lies, just make stuff up, that says something about the kind of person you are.
If it's 50-50, we have the same number on the committee. We share the same amount of money. If it's 51-49, they're in charge of everything.
Georgia's Secretary of State says this runoff race broke the state's early voting records. And this weekend on Metro, riders can expect long wait times no matter what train they're taking. On the Red Line, the North Bethesda and Grosvenor Strathmore stations will be closed. Trains will arrive every 10 minutes at all other Red Line stations. Blue, Orange, and Silver Line trains will run every 24 minutes, and Green Line trains will run every 16 minutes. All right, we're less than 30 days away from Christmas now. Hundreds of people lining the streets of South Charleston, West Virginia this afternoon for the annual Christmas parade. Kids were treated to a bunch of candy along with marching bands, fire trucks, and a lot of entertainment. As for Santa Claus, well, he seemed to be everywhere with lots of advice and good cheer.
Everybody be good and mind your folks stuff. You don't, you might not get nothing for Christmas.
Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. Thank you.
Santa and his twin. As always, the South Charleston Parade in West Virginia is a festive time for everyone, including Old St. Nick.